And yes, look at Big Bet Berkey.
What do I want? 600. Then.
6. Sorry. Straddle 1 for 2. Raise 6. 3 raise. 2,000.
How much are you playing?
I started with like 29, 30.
Brendan bringing the heat here with 10-7 of spades in position.
With this shit here.
What am I, chopped liver over
Yeah,
here?
wait,
Berkey cold calls in position, and David's going to take a flop as well. So 3 ways, JJ, on 8, 7, 5, 2 diamonds. Berkey's got a 4 flush. Brandon's got middle pair. Check this out. David is going to take the lead here. This isn't going to go well for him, I don't think.
Quite an aggressive line for sure.
Really what it does, though, is it puts Brandon in a miserable spot when someone just kind of jumps off the tree like this.
Yeah, a tough spot. I don't know how you react. Let's see.
I think you got to fold with Berkey behind you.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's what I'm hoping for.
And now Berkey with 2 overs and a flush draw. How does he proceed? Does he elect to call? Does he just mashing his chips?
That full pot size from David just throws the whole hand into a complete quandary for Berkey.
Deuce, brick, changes nothing, Yale.
8,000.
Are there any other tables?
I think getting this
Dino?
price, Berkey's just got to call and try to realize his equity. Probably never folding on a 10 king and obviously not on a diamond. He's got to put in a lot of his stack here, but I think this hand's just a little too strong against the perceived range
Do I
of
order
David.
coffee from the waitress, I guess?
Yeah, I'll get one.
Oh,
10 seconds.
thank you.
And he does call. Another big pot, 27,250 in the middle. And the dealer rips the ace of diamonds, nut flush for Berkey, and top pair for David. And I'm sure David's going to be putting in the money here, and Berkey's going to call.
Yeah, David is just going to rip it all in, I assume. Relative all in for Berkey's 11,900. And David sees the bad news there as David put Berkey all in with a bet of 20,000. Big bet Berkey going to win a $60,000 pot just shy. Farg Love. Who else of the chat regs do I see up in the mix that deserves some love? Propion. What's up, Propion? Hani Riley as well. Hopefully I said your name correct. Woo, Brian. And we'll get to some more shout-outs later on in the show. Joseph Lerman, Briefcase Joe. That's Joe that plays on our Wednesday. Some of the higher stake games. Shout out to Joe, who's always supporting live at the bike. Plays some good poker. And here we have Jacks versus Kings. This is going to be a big pot, Yale. 2 action players who are dying to put chips in probably against each other. And now when they wake up with 2 big pairs, it's like fate and the stars and a big pot brews.
Yeah, I think David's probably going to take a flop here, but he's capable of just jamming, too. One way or another, we're going to see some more cards, JJ.
David sitting back with 31.8, effectively something like $38,000, 37,000, and he's grabbing. He knows Matt Big Bet Berkey.
YouTube chat going crazy, JJ.
And an all-in and a snap, a Rooski.
I only run once.
Okay.
And David's going to run it one time. It's his thing. 69,450 in the middle, Yale. David's going to need to peel a jack somewhere 3-3 deuce, no help on this flop. Needs the 2 outer on this last card for a jack to win this one. And does not peel the jack ball.
Nice hand. Good hand. Good time to pick that up.
Yeah. That's 60.
Seat.
$5.
Oh, can't have my phone.
24.
Got some big hands colliding.
45.
Henry's 3-bet a mystery hand. And Berkey's picked up 2 queens on the button and put in the cold 4. Basically a click from Berkey. David wants to see a flop with his king 10 of hearts. Another massive pot brewing here on High Stakes Friday, live at the bike. I wish I knew what Henry had, but we'll just play along. Look at the stacks of these 3 players. 84,000, 65,000, and I think 90,000. King Jack 5, 2 clubs
Check.
in this 3-way 4-bet pot.
That's pretty hard, yeah. Sprain your ankle. Take a little step.
Sure.
So the flop checks through, and a big brick on the turn
2,000.
has David leading for 2,000 into 15,000. No chance Berkey's going anywhere for 2K. So we are going to get a river. Hand number 82. What a wild one, and a deuce of clubs river gives David the check mark. And he's going to go for value. Big price for Berkey. In a very difficult spot. He's typically a price taker, and I don't think this will be any exception.
Call. 2 queens. Felt like it. 500.
Berkey's got the suited wheeled ace.
I can't believe the balls on everybody to say Saya was going to bluff me. I know. Well, they just don't know Saya. Just play a hand to bluff me.
23. Big call. Heads up.
Mike 3-bets. Pocket jacks.
Bluff Berkey. Working on it.
Berkey's flopped the wheel. And Mike correctly checks it over to Berkey on 5-4-3, realizing it's a better board for his range than Mike's. Berkey goes with the big size. No doubt thinking he owns this board. Let's see what Mike does.
All in.
And he's ripping it in, and that is going to
Well,
be
that sounds
bad
like
news
a good
for
hand
Mike.
over there.
That's right.
Yeah.
And all in and call. You got it? They're gonna go twice. Shove it.
Jacks.
Yeah, he does.
Ooh, man.
First board's going to go to Burke.
That seat is hot.
Yeah.
Okay, diamond.
Jack or a diamond to save Mike. And he does not get it. It's a black 10.
Seat is hot.
The Alpha Reg with another big pot.
Yeah,
Been his day today.
That is a hot seat. Has nothing to do with
that's
math.
9.
I don't know if that plays.
It plays in 50.
Oh,
Forgive
okay.
me.
My bad.
10 more.
How much you buying, 10?
10.
10.
It's 10 out.
Fold.
Fold.
Surprised he said he jammed. They're calling it 5 card
Raise up
streets.
now.
No, I think it's a jam. But I don't know. Bob Bright? Come on.
I mean, he has, of course, flushes. 150K.
Yeah. Well, most people will.
So Burke is 3
I
bet.
don't know. You give me that hand versus most
The
people.
button open from
I'm
Henry.
jamming it.
King 9 off. Not typically a hand I would want to continue with. But if there is a way to continue it, perhaps a 4-bet bluff is one of those ways. Probably prefer that to a call. Tough spot for Berkey when he's not suited. Does he sense Henry may be on tilt and that there's a dynamic at play here? I think a 5-bet or a call would be indicative of that because King Queen off. Not a great combo out of position. And yes, look at big bet Berkey.
29,000.
People love to subtly go after this guy. He's had some stream performances that have been questionable and maybe hasn't run great. But at every node today, he's been damn near perfect. And look at him firing back against a 4-bet from Henry
Show a card.
with the King Queen offsuit.